timing matters, when to ask about relationship history. Navigating new relationships can be exciting yet delicate, and one important topic that may arise is relationship history. Knowing when to discuss it can significantly impact the connection you're building. While understanding a partner's past can offer insights into their emotional needs, challenges, and growth, asking too soon or too late could create misunderstandings or unnecessary pressure. This article explores when it's appropriate to ask about relationship history, the benefits and risks, and how to approach the topic thoughtfully. Early versus late, finding the right time. Timing plays a crucial role when it comes to talking about relationship history. Asking about it too early, such as during the first few dates, might come across as intrusive or overly eager. At the start, both people are still getting to know each other, so conversations are typically light and focused on building comfort and trust. Diving into heavy topics prematurely could make your date feel uncomfortable, especially if they are not ready to open up. Conversely, waiting too long to discuss relationship history may lead to future misunderstandings or mismatched expectations. If the relationship becomes serious and emotional patterns from past relationships come into play, such as trust issues or attachment styles, knowing the backstory can offer helpful context. Avoiding the topic indefinitely might even signal a lack of emotional depth or cause tension if a partner feels that they are not being fully transparent. So, when is the right time? Generally, the sweet spot lies somewhere in the early to middle stages of the relationship, when you both feel emotionally secure enough to discuss personal experiences but are still establishing deeper intimacy. A good benchmark is when both partners feel a level of mutual trust and curiosity to explore more personal aspects of each other's lives. Why relationship history matters. Asking about someone's relationship history is not merely about being nosy, it serves several important purposes. First, it allows both partners to understand each other's relationship patterns and emotional tendencies. For example, knowing if someone has a history of short-term relationships might indicate that they need time to build long-term trust. Alternatively, someone who has recently experienced a breakup may require more emotional space and patience. Relationship history can also shed light on values, lessons learned, and personal growth. Some people evolve significantly after challenging relationships and use past experiences to develop healthier emotional boundaries. Understanding your partner's past can help you empathize with their journey, recognize potential triggers, and support each other more effectively. Additionally, knowing each other's past relationships can foster emotional transparency. Open discussions about previous partners signal emotional maturity and trust. It also allows both people to share personal experiences without fear of judgment, deepening the bond and improving communication. Risks of asking too soon or too late. While asking about relationship history has its benefits, there are risks involved when the timing is off. If brought up too early, the conversation can feel like an interrogation. Your date might feel overwhelmed, and the discussion could unintentionally create comparisons or insecurities. For example, if a partner mentions past heartbreak or cheating experiences before trust has been established, it could plant doubts or cause unnecessary anxiety. On the other hand, avoiding the topic for too long can lead to surprises that affect the relationship later. For instance, discovering months into the relationship that your partner has unresolved feelings for an ex might feel like a breach of trust. In some cases, mismatched expectations about emotional availability or relationship goals only become apparent when past experiences are discussed. Delaying the conversation can prolong misunderstandings. How to approach the topic. Approaching the topic of relationship history requires sensitivity and patience. One way to initiate the conversation is by sharing your own experiences first. For example, you might casually mention a lesson learned from a previous relationship, which can naturally open the door for your partner to share their own story. This method creates a sense of mutual exchange, where both people feel comfortable being vulnerable. It's also essential to frame the conversation in a non-judgmental way. Instead of asking directly, "How many relationships have you been in?" try asking open-ended questions like, "What have you learned from your past relationships?" or "What has shaped your idea of a healthy relationship?" These questions shift the focus from numbers and labels to personal growth and insights. Moreover, be prepared to respect boundaries. Some people may not be comfortable discussing certain parts of their past, and that's okay. If your partner seems hesitant, reassure them that they can share whenever they feel ready. Respecting their timeline demonstrates emotional maturity and builds trust. Conclusion. In summary, asking about relationship history is a delicate but important step in developing a deeper connection. The key lies in finding the right time, after trust has begun to form but before misunderstandings have the chance to arise. Understanding a partner's past can provide valuable insights, promote emotional transparency, and help both individuals navigate the relationship more effectively. However, it's important to approach the conversation thoughtfully, ensuring that it feels like a natural part of getting to know each other. With patience, empathy, and open communication, discussing relationship history can strengthen the foundation of a new connection.